Rainbow is with us, and the nice thing about it is Jolene just returned from Europe, European tour with Rainbow. So everything went well. We had a story in the music news that you guys actually did better than ABBA in their home country. From what we understood is that you sold out that particular venue, and you sold it out at a higher ticket price than they had before.
Well, they helped. They had our publishing, so they helped. But we did, it was over 10,000, 11,000 in Stockholm, and the whole tour went exceedingly well, I can say. But I'm glad to be home.
How many cities did you hit over there? You have any idea?
Well, I know how many countries. It was 14 countries. So there's a lot of cities, you know, and I couldn't keep track there for a while, really, because it was just, the pace was too crazy.
What's the wildest thing that happened to you out over there, Joe?
On the air?
Yeah, one of the wild things you can talk about on the air.
Oh, jeez.
How about the
Okay, that's the one. That was something in particular and specific. I think it was in Spain, I suppose it was. They dropped 3,000 ping pong balls on me from above in a net, you know. This was a joke, you know, and they started smashing all over Richie and myself and Roger. And I had no idea. The road crew had put them up there and the promoter had paid for it. And then at the end of it, we had a night out with the guys and stuff, and they gave me an official ping pong paddle, you know. And those things hurt.
3,000?
3,000
Was that during the middle of the show?
Yes, well, the end of the show,
Wow.
And the audience didn't know what was coming off, you know, and I didn't. I saw my stage manager doing this, so I look up, you know, and I see these ping pong balls coming down at me. I think it was great, really. It was all meant in good fun, you know.
My stage manager's doing this right now, too, so we'll be right back with Lynn from Rainbow right after this.
That was Hungry Wolf by X, a great band from L.A. And I'm sitting here with J.J. Jackson.
Thanks. It's nice being on the Lynn Turner Show here on MTV. Lynn, he moonlights a little bit between trips with Rainbow, you see. They just got back from tour. When are you going to go in the studio again?
I believe April. We'll be going overseas, I think Copenhagen.
Because you worked most of 1982, didn't you? When did you actually go out on the road?
We started this year in America. I guess the tour was early summer. And it just finished up December 6th.
You're looking great, though. How do you keep that?
It's a plastic surgery.
So you're going back in the studio in April. Hopefully the album will be out in the summer?
Yeah, I think a summer album, late summer, you know.
Are you writing anything for this?
Yeah, I'm starting to write with this one, and Richie's got a few things up his sleeve, Roger as well. So we'll see what happens. Right now we're just concerned about taking some time off and relaxing.
Yeah, I know you must be, because that's a heck of a long grind for you. But going in the studio in April and you're writing some for this one, I'm really glad to hear that as well. We can expect a new album in the summer.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
The tour, was this past tour the best tour the Rainbow's ever had, do you know, in its history?
To my knowledge, it has been. I mean, the venues were sold out just about everywhere, and the audiences were great. They're more familiar with the material now, and it's just been nothing but jubilation on everybody's. It was a great tour. The comradeship was great. The friendships were, you know, astounding. The incidents were funny. I mean, there was a lot of laughter, a lot of work, a lot of tears, you know, and certain things, but it was a growing experience, and the band's never been tighter, you know. The playing has been great. We've just grown in different levels, you know.
One last thing I wanted to find out, too, because I know that Stone Cold got an awful lot of airplay here. It was nice when you first came. Remember, we told you, even before the record came out, that was going to take off for you. But did you get that same kind of airplay in Europe? Were they playing it?
That one in particular, like in France and in Spain, it did very well. In parts of Germany. Then you'd have, like, Death Alley Driver do well in certain areas, you know. Stone Cold, again, did well in Sweden. So it's, in Europe, it's kind of broken into districts and areas, you know. So it would vary, but it did well. The whole album did very well.
Once, when we first started playing your video, Power, and you were wearing that Japanese shirt.
That's right, yeah.
And I said to the audience, I said, I don't know where he got that shirt, but we got to find out. Now, I understand your sister, Arlene, right? You lost the shirt, is that right?
Someone stole it? Always stolen. I'm not sure if you know who you are. Always stolen.
So I think Arlene, Jolene's sister, Arlene, said that you heard me say that on the air once, and so she's trying to get another shirt for you and for me. See, it pays.
It does, really. I mean...
Thanks,
it's a great shirt. Thank you, JJ.
Thank you for coming by. And Merry Christmas to you as well. And a Happy New Year.
Yeah, I'd like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a happy and healthy New Year. See you next year.